Welcome to Only on Fridays, brought to you by Entertainment Brand and Business, where we bring you the narrative from the DMV. I'm Andrew Bempa.
I'm Riyadh.
I'm Emmanuel.
I'm Charlie.
I'm Fule. I pop in from time to time, but it's a good vibe out here, man. Let's get these topics rolling, man. I'm feeling good today, man. I got off work, too.
All right, first topic. We got Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, talking about people need to cut down on social media. I don't know what y'all think, but I think that's hustling backwards. What's your perspective on that?
So I do think there's a reason behind it. Social media, like at least Facebook, like his main platform isn't really social media anymore. It's more of a like promote this, promote that. It's all about businesses, musicians. Like it's like almost every post you see is either a meme or something promoting a page, and like it's not seeing what your friends or your family are posting anymore. So like it's not really what it was originally sought out to be.
Well, I definitely think he has like another motive. Like personally, I mean, why would you like tell people to not go on your website? Like I feel like he has like another business that we don't know about yet. Something.
That's true. He is always
Next
thinking ahead.
MySpace.
Because nowadays it's crazy, man. You go to the basketball court, you don't even see nobody at the basketball court anymore. The playgrounds, no one's there. And people be texting you, hey, I think I saw you over there. You couldn't say hi. You was like five inches away. Like, it doesn't make sense. And people are posting the same picture like 3 times. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I like the picture one time, man. But I ain't gonna like the same picture, same pose, same money you flashing. I agree with Jay-Z on it, man. I don't believe that money talking in your ear, man. But I don't know. That's just me.
And the worst part is you could be in a crowd of people and nobody's going to actually speak to you in person. And some people are not going to go back until they come back home and actually talk to you on social media.
Yeah.
That's even worse. The one thing I hate is when, like on Snapchat, when I'm talking to people and they send you a snap of you to you. I'm like, why would you do that? I hate
That's
people.
the stalkerish. That's
Nah,
stalkerish. That's stalkerish.
What is
stalkerish?
Hey, yo, you might be jumping. Your name might be out there, man. TMZ
Like, we're
might have to
talking,
give you
you're
a deal.
like, I'm like, why? Like, we're talking right
And
now.
you don't know if they're the
You
feds
don't
or
need to,
not.
like,
The
come on.
feds, man. What you moving,
I
man?
do that. So I do that personally.
You do that? You
It's
send
fun.
snaps to
I mean, that's
people?
what Snapchat's all about.
But I'm talking to you and you have
It's fun. Like you can like create your own videos.
Nah,
It's
not
cool,
like
man.
Snapchat
Stalkers.
if someone's sleeping, like, oh man, he's sleeping.
Yeah.
Slump cam, man, we got him.
But when we talking and you're just recording me, I'm like, come on, man. Like, we're talking right now. And there's no, I have so many friends that do that. We're talking and just recording you, and you're like, come on.
I have
And
a
you're just like, rolling
different
slow.
perspective, man. It's like the Renaissance era. Like people are just trying to create art. Like that's a form of art if you think about
Yeah.
it.
It is a
It's
form
It's
of-
fun. It's fun.
Nah, I agree. I like Snapchat.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, if someone's right there, man, I don't know.
Literally, you're talking and you're like,
But
what else?
But
They're
since
trying to catch you slipping.
we're on the topic
They're
of
trying to catch you
Snapchat,
slipping.
like, people are so disrespectful with the time, bro. I don't want to see no 10-minute snap of you stuck in traffic. like, I'm on I-95 right now.
Yeah.
And people, the people with the smoking videos, man.
Actually-
I'm smoking like, come on, bro.
DJ Khaled had a video of himself stuck on a boat, but that was actually kind of entertainment. But to be fair, now everyone is DJ Khaled.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to see traffic, bro. I could watch the news at 6 o'clock in the morning
Yeah,
on
like-
NBC, bro.
I have a couple friends where like literally every day I go to their story. It's the exact same thing, just
Every-
smoking a J, and I'm
You gotta
like,
get
Smoking
new
a J,
friends,
bro.
man. I'm sorry, you need new
Bruh,
friends.
you smoking a J for 10 minutes and you staring at the camera, bro. You having a staring contest with the camera smoking. Hey, yo, bro, there's some good gas right now, man.
my
Come on, bro. I don't need to hear about that for 2 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it, man. Be respectful to your followers. That's all I'm asking on Snapchat. Limit the videos to at least good 30 seconds, man. good 30 seconds, man.
unless you're at a really good concert and like
Yeah,
you're
you
getting
a live concert, man.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see a video on good eats, man. Good eats, man. Eating a good meal. Look at this meal I'm about to punish, man. This meal's looking real. Come on, just eat the meal, bro. I know you hungry, man.
Oh, damn.
man.
That's all I'm saying, man.
That's how it is. But, I mean, so it's, like, it has its good and its bad parts. Good part, it's connecting the world.
Connecting.
Yeah.
That's really
In a
good
way,
because,
in a way.
in a way, it's connecting the world because we
Yeah.
get to know things right away, quick enough. And, now with live feeds and all this, things instantly, you know what I'm saying?
That is true.
But on the bad side is we're talking less
Yeah.
face to face
Yep.
and more on phones.
Also on
Yeah.
the bad side, people are trying to eat Tide Pods so they can get paid by YouTube because people will think that's funny.
Yeah, see that?
Tide Pods.
All these challenges come out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, like the boom.
You remember the one where people were knocking people out?
Oh, yeah, the knockout challenge.
The knockout challenge. So all these things are coming out just for likes and for all this. And the thing is, and it's not really who they are. It's just doing it in front of the camera. When the lights come on, you're like a totally different person.
But like this one's actually killing people.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Look at that. Yeah. Like you know, what I mean? People have died from the knockout challenge because because they're hitting like grandparents out here, just like who's doing that?
Oh my god.
Hey, yo, who's gonna respect that? Who's gonna respect that? Hey, yo, I'm posted at this elderly home right now, man. I'm about to knock out this 80-year-old. She on a cane too, man. I get points for that. Like, that's terrible.
People are posting videos of them robbing people. They're like, I'm robbing them.
Hey, you know what's funny, man? They get mad that they get caught. Like, what are you snitching? And they say,
You're
who's
snitching on yourself.
Everybody snitching on me. Bruh, you posted this on a live feed.
I know. Like, come on.
By the way, Entertainment Brand and Business does not promote or support any knocking out of the elderly.
Oh, man, we love the elderly.
I don't know about that.
We love the elderly.
It's just like,
Nah, yeah.
it's getting out of hand.
I'm hoping they get Medicare, man. I love the elderly, man. On everything, man.
Hey, we all gotta be there someday. We're gonna be there someday.
Yeah, man.
It's getting out of hand.
He said we all got to now. We ain't all got to, man.
We all gotta get old.
I definitely think we'll like adapt as people. That definitely though, because like people are starting to be more aware of this. Like there's actual problems happening with it. Like as humans, like we will adapt. Like I feel like there will be a place for social media, but people will start being more engaged in like real life. You know.
I hope so.
That's really true. And the funniest thing is you have sites like YouTube having videos telling people to spend less time on social media at the same time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I found myself like getting off of Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, and stuff. So like, highly recommend it. Like it's awesome.
Nah, I definitely agree with that. You can see the world for what it is, man.
Totally.
You get a clear mind.
Or at least you gotta cut down on it, because if you on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, all these different
It's
social
called
media.
no job. It's called have no job.
Well, technically, you can have a job doing that, which is pretty cool.
Actually, the craziest thing is
one good thing
about social media is it's brought in new jobs like social influencers, where people
totally.
get paid basically for their posts, whether it be on Instagram. You have Instagram models, of course. And
Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
Hey, sir, he's a faithful married man right there. He's looking at it. He's a faithful married man.
I was speaking for everybody else.
Nah, you're not speaking for me, man. You gotta speak for yourself, man.
Yo, C's IG under the video.
Hey, yo, edit, man. You might need to cut this off, man. He's a married man.
But basically, it's brought in a whole bunch of new jobs that people haven't been able to have in the past.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
So that's good.
but honestly, like if we want to do a little throwback here, like I think a lot more social media should do like what like cartoon channels used to do back in the day. Like I remember when I was like in middle school, Nickelodeon would just shut off for like 2 or 3 hours right after school, just so kids would go out and play. Like
Really?
they literally
I don't know
like
about that.
Hey, yo,
they had the same
might need to
thing.
Google.
I started watching like MTV and like Comedy Central and stuff. I would just change the channel.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, but like it's a good effort. Like
No, yeah, I see what you
the
mean.
effort's respectable.
But at this,
But you won't see companies do that nowadays. Like it's all about the bread. So
I think like you can't change people; they have to change themselves. So like,
yeah. But the
I
problem
think
is
we
it's
will
happening
adapt.
to the school kids, and
Yeah.
it's having children raise not communicating with
Well,
other
just
people.
know like we grew up in an era where like we were on computers. Like computers are easy to us because when we were young, we were
Exactly.
learning on computers, and now we're like woke about like these issues and stuff, and like we're trying to make a change for ourselves. Like I feel like kids will do the same thing, just in a different way. It's just gonna be a different era, and we'll change.
as human
because we're
beings, we
people.
naturally adapt.
And
so.
I like that, man. That's real.
Yeah.
That's
I,
real.
I,
Or
I
they might
wouldn't
get
wanna-
bored by it.
Exactly.
Or they might get bored and move on to the next
I mean,
thing.
regulations are important and stuff because I think like humans in general, like they just like people just need like some sort of rule, like just so that they can get through the day and stuff. But like, I think the only way to like change something this big, it has to be like from the person. Like
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I know y'all heard about that Skins news, man.
I mean, yeah, speaking of change, I mean, that makes the perfect segue into this next topic. Like, we're all from the DMV.
Yeah.
So we all heard about the trade, and I already see Emmanuel has a lot of perspective on it.
I don't want to.
So basically,
What's going on?
Alex Smith from the Chiefs got traded to the Skins for a third-round pick and Kendall Fuller, which basically the writing on the wall is that Kirk Cousins is no longer going to be the Skins quarterback for this upcoming year.
Is he still like on the roster?
He is still on the roster, but the writing is on the wall. Like he's not going to stay with the Skins.
He becomes a free agent in
Yeah,
March.
exactly.
After March,
Okay.
his contract
He's
ends
done.
in March, and after that, he can sign with any other team.
Yeah.
So as Skins fan, and a diehard Skins fan, I'm hoping he got re-signed because he made it work this year. Even though like we didn't go to the playoffs, he made it work.
He made it work not going to the playoffs?
Whoa.
Come on, man. No, son. That didn't even sound like it makes sense.
I didn't
He
want to
made
say
it
anything,
work.
but going 7-9, how is
How's
being
that making it
below
work?
average
Let
making
me tell
it
you.
work?
Let me
He
explain.
got a brand new Lamborghini with no gas, bro. It looks good. He got stats. He got stats.
He got stats though,
But no playoffs.
but because he had no help.
No help.
He had no help,
So,
son.
okay, so
He was like Kevin Hart. Help me. Help, man.
Let's keep it real. So you want to make this guy? He's looking for $125 million,
Yeah,
right?
he's getting that. Yeah.
To not get to the playoffs. When you can pay someone much less. What's the problem with that?
Because he is in his
Well,
prime.
Alex Smith is not getting
Alex
paid
Smith
much
is
what-
not in his prime.
But
okay?
now he's getting paid less than what we were gonna pay him
So I'm gonna watch 5 years of nothing?
I mean,
for less money.
What do you?
That makes sense.
That's not the point.
That's what we've been doing the past 5 years.
No, that
now.
makes sense. Why would you pay someone? He's looking for like 125 Derek Carr million
Yeah.
to not go to the playoffs.
Look, Alex Smith is a game
Why do you keep
manager.
ducking the question about the playoffs, man?
Look, we will make the playoffs. We made the
You
playoffs
doing
2
too much
years ago.
veteran, man. What you ducking the question
We
about
made the
playoffs?
playoffs 2 years ago.
Nah, run it back with the playoffs, bro.
All right.
No, I ain't running back. Talk about the playoffs.
We'll make the playoffs next year.
Next, son, why couldn't he make the playoffs this year?
We have too many people injured. We have 21 people
man.
injured in reserve. Our offensive line, first of all, we had Trent Williams was out.
But if he's a
Sheriff was out,
$125
everybody was
million
out.
person,
Yeah.
he should make it work.
Where are the results?
Yeah.
That's my
stats-
only
If
question.
you're
His
worth
stats-
125
His
million
stats, okay, yeah, let me tell you. His
stats, I'm talking about W's.
Okay,
Those are the stats I like to hear.
offensive wise, when he's in control, offensive wise, he did good. The defense was just horrible. They
Wait,
couldn't
Emmanuel,
stop anybody.
are you saying if you were the owner, you would pay him? You
I
would
would pay him.
Yo, but
I would
realistically,
pay him that 25.
do stats help him more or do they help the team more?
That's
It
real.
helps, it helps both of them. It helps him and helps the team.
No,
Oh my God.
You're getting stats mixed up with impact. He may have had the stats, but as far as actual
He's
impact,
really angry.
as far as actual impact, he didn't have it.
Emmanuel.
Look, he can't control what the
He
defense
got
does.
the skins as
He
far
can't
as
control
RG3
what the
did.
defense does.
I'm saying, if you can get somebody that's gonna be like take 15 million, 20 million, I think he's gonna take 20 million, and you want someone who wants 27 million, and they both get the same results. Everybody wants to save money.
And I believe Kirk could do more than Alex Smith. Alex,
But
Based
who
on
doesn't
what?
get to the
Why
playoffs?
hasn't
Based on what? Based on
Alex Smith, he's a game manager. He doesn't take any.
Wait, Kirk Cousins, what is he?
He's not a game. He's not a game
He's
manager.
not a game manager.
He's not a game manager.
Okay.
Oh my God.
The only thing,
takes
the
risks.
only, the
Alex
only,
Smith doesn't.
the only thing he
The
is
only
known
reason Alex
for,
Smith
the
is done
only
better
thing he
because
is
he had a
known
running
for is
game,
choking on
and he
big
had
games
Tra-
and not
he
doing
had
well
who
against
else?
teams above 500.
Travis Kelce. That's the only reason Alex Smith did good because yeah.
All right, man.
Kirk
Let's get to the
Cousins had
goal.
better
Let's get to the goal.
numbers, and he
What
had
is the
less to
goal
work
of
with.
an NFL team?
It's to win.
To win.
To win, yeah.
To win what?
To win the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
He's the
Thank
missing
you for
piece.
asking.
He
You
is the
answered the
starting
question.
piece.
You answered the question.
Kirk Cousins
The goal
is a
is to
piece,
win
man.
and go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But
So if he
he's a
can't go to
piece.
the playoffs, he's no value. If that's the goal.
But it can't be just him. He needs help. He's the starting piece. Kirk Cousins, and then you build around him.
125 million,
Offensive-
you gotta figure it out.
That's
man.
the market,
you
though.
You gotta figure it out.
That's the market,
It
though,
ain't the
for a good
market.
player.
Nah, it ain't the
Kirk
market.
Cousins, Alex Smith. It's not even like that.
But don't you
Come
think
on,
like
man.
they should spend more money on like the
The
other
more
players that suck?
No, but if you want good players, you gotta pay the market for it.
But
That's how it
you
is.
won't have no cap money. If you spend all that money on him,
Most of
you
these
won't have money.
quarterbacks that end up winning Super Bowls are because they're on low low contracts or contracts that don't have a lot of money,
Yeah,
so they're
but-
able to spend
I understand,
everywhere
but first of
else
all,
to make the
but
team
first of all, they're
better.
good enough. They're good enough that, you know what? I don't need that money. They're good enough to do that. Like Alex Smith, we're just taking average, and then what?
I mean, he has over
All right,
70
looking
million.
at the facts, I
Oh.
kind of agree with them. I'm sorry.
Like
I'm sorry.
wins.
We're not gonna win with Alex Smith. It's
We
not
win
gonna happen.
All right.
made the
This
playoffs.
argument is over, man. Hey, yo, next argument, man. This man keep repeating himself, man. and
We
getting
went to
louder,
playoffs
man.
the
This
year
ain't-
before, man. We just don't have a defense. If our defense did something, we could have gone to the playoffs this year.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
but
Our defense
If you
lost
pay
like
someone
5 games.
$125 million, you gotta figure it out.
You are the perfect representative of a naive Skins fan.
Oh
That is
my
it.
God.
Anyway,
But anyways,
moving
You're not
on.
even a Skins fan no more. Bucky's fan out
moving
here,
past
man.
the playoffs, how about the Super
You're a
Bowl game
Vikings
coming
fan.
up?
Playoffs? Oh, Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yo, let's go Patriots.
Nah,
go
Eagles all the way,
Patriots,
man.
Time. Time.
Patriots.
Just keep recording.
Eagles all the way, bro.
All the way. Nah, man. I can't have another NFC East team win, man.
Yeah, but do you really want the Patriots to win another Super Bowl?
If it means the Eagles lose,
All right.
yeah.
Go.
Oh, we're going
Super Bowl. What about the Super Bowl?
I don't know. It sort of feels like both of us just want the other team to lose.
Yeah, I want the Eagles to lose. That's all I want. I just want the Eagles to lose. I don't care.
Like,
who
I
they
just
play.
want the
It could have
Patriots
been
to
the
lose.
Jaguars. I could have been the Jaguars. I just don't want the Eagles to win.
Why are you so upset?
Because
about
I'm a
that?
Skins fan.
Cool, man.
Okay.
I hate both teams. I just don't want no Eagles fans, man. I got an Eagles fans, like, they're at work, so I can't have that, man. That's my personal reason, man. Because I know too many Eagle fans. I know a lot
Same
of,
way.
Like, Patriots, it sucks. Like, both of them suck. But, man, I can't
Well-
have somebody wrapping me up on my lunch break, man. I'm just trying to eat this sandwich, man. You can't be talking about, oh, we won the Super.
We
I'm
can't
good
really
with
say
that.
both of them suck, though. They did make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man. Suck it, man. I don't know, man. This is a touchy subject for me. Man.
When you know too many Eagles fans, like you'll know.
You'll know.
Understand.
You know them
They
personally.
are worse than
Understand.
Patriots fans.
Oh, they are
when you-
way-
And the crazy thing is
And
they've
they're
never won a Super
Their
Bowl.
team hasn't done anything,
Yeah,
but they talk more.
Yeah, they haven't.
Once
done
they
it.
get that Super
But they've
Bowl?
never won a Super Bowl. It's about time for them to win.
I'm
No.
actually kind of on the same perspective. Like they've never won a
Like-
Super Bowl.
Like the
This-
Patriots are good,
this could
and we
be
know
their
they're
come
good,
up.
so they don't even need to like brag about it because they know they're good.
But they do
Eagles-
brag about it. They keep bragging
not as much
about
as the
it.
Eagles. Not as much as the Eagles, man.
Eagles fans.
The Eagles fan, they chirp, man. Ooh,
And once they get that Super Bowl,
it's game.
you better
Son.
get some Beats headphones or something, man.
It happening, man. It
You
happening.
gotta get some
man.
consolation.
Yeah.
Okay, really quick, Riyadh, who you got winning on Sunday?
I was just gonna say Eagles.
Okay, man.
Patriots.
Fly, Eagles, fly!
Man,
I actually got the Eagles.
I got the Patriots, man.
All right. That's 3-2.
Yeah,
We'll see what happens.
We are going to see what happens this Sunday.
Yo, but can we talk about like halftime show?
The halftime. Come on, man.
Come on.
Man.
With
Guys,
Justin
who's
Timberlake.
playing?
With Justin
Timberlake.
Timberlake.
JT.
Look,
playing.
I can't
that
forget Justin Timberlake based on what he did to Janet Jackson.
Did you see Will Smith's video about that?
Oh no, I didn't.
He was like, "Hey, just be aware of this," and then he showed up.
Oh, God.
The crazy thing is they banned Janet Jackson from the Super Bowl. I mean, I think she got like reinstated or she's able to come back in, but Justin Timberlake, nothing happened to him, even though he was the one that started in the first
Yeah.
place. So yeah, that still messed with
Wait,
his music.
I
though.
always thought it was like a costume issue, not.
You the one of them gullible. It ain't no wardrobe, motherfucker. It was perfectly placed. Nah, I was playing, man.
It was planned?
Yeah, he's supposed to like,
Oh,
rip
damn.
it
Rip
off.
it off.
Yeah, yeah.
That was how it's supposed
Dang.
to go, and he just
Man,
ripped a little bit too much off.
Yeah, he ripped too much off.
Yeah.
That was
Wait,
wrong.
so
Do you
who
think
else
he's
is going to
playing
play
by-
with
Yeah,
them?
do you think he's gonna play with someone else? Because usually it's like.
I don't
I
understand.
mean,
but
definitely.
he's a solo guy.
But I got to admit, it's going to be hard for him to match like the Super Bowl performances of past years, especially with Bruno Mars
Mars
by
killing it.
himself, as well as Bruno Mars and Beyonce, which was like, in my
That's
opinion,
why.
the greatest Super Bowl halftime show ever.
Yeah.
So Bruno Mars good. That's why he cleaned out the Grammys, man. Cleaned out the Grammys.
Oh, man.
That's how he did it.
Don't-
Nobody
don't-
could touch
Don't
him
even
on that.
remind me, man. Like that was a tough
I told
night for
y'all.
me.
I told y'all last week.
All I'm gonna say about the Grammys is Jay-Z and Beyonce need to stop performing in them because they get no respect. Same thing with Kendrick Lamar. Honestly, he should have won the album of the year.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
he got a rap.
no, he should have won album of the year for Damn. Should have won album of the year for To Pimp a Butterfly, which he lost to Taylor Swift with 1989. But I'm not gonna go on that. And he should have won for Good Kid, Mad City, which. He didn't even win rap album of the year for that.
Hey, someone got some water? Someone got some water?
He lost to Macklemore with his Heist album.
But at least Macklemore like acknowledged he should not have won that.
It was so bad. Michael Moore had to acknowledge that he didn't deserve to win.
You know it's bad when you win something and be like, damn, man.
I should not have won that. Like,
I mean-
that's a bit. Look, Taylor Swift won because 70% of them of the
Kanye was right.
Hey, man, do you have something to say, man?
That's a different show.
Yeah, man.
Like, anytime
what y'all
she
was
gets
thinking
on
was not what he was
stage,
thinking, man.
But that's how it is. But I'm saying, but at least you know, I predict that Bruno Mars will like win majority of the awards, and I mean that he was like nominated and he won.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're right. You're right.
His performance
You're right,
is like
you're
that,
right.
though, man. He do.
That's all right.
But like, I don't think he deserved all that he won.
I agree.
Like, Song of the Year, no way.
Yeah.
24K Magic was not the best Song of the Year.
It was played everywhere, though.
Yeah, most of us predicted it was going to be 1-800, but 24K.
But the people that voted for it only cared about 24.
I think it's because like in the future people will play 24K over live.
Well, it's that plus
Yeah, that
like
mentioned-
I still don't think like most of America is really woke to hip hop. Like
hip hop is
No, hip hop is
Billboard
taking
100.
hip hop
Billboard
is taking over.
it,
Hip
it
hop-
does have
Billboard
that, but the
100.
people voting on the Grammys.
Oh yeah, the people.
They're
That's
not
why
woke.
the
When was the
Grammys
last
is
time
not.
has a rap album ever won album of the year?
Yes, but the last time that was done was, I think it was Speaker Box, The Love Below with Outkast.
Was that
Okay.
album of the year?
Yeah, it won album of the year. It won
wow.
album.
That was a while
And the
ago.
worst part
Wow.
about that,
That's
that wasn't even
long.
Outkast's best album, honestly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it doesn't just hold a
Wow.
candle to 18 Aliens, Stankonia,
Wow.
or yeah.
That's not gonna happen. Yeah, I mean it's just how it is. It's all about demographics and how people listen to it, and whoever's gonna vote for it. If it's a bunch of middle-aged white people,
Yeah.
sorry, but who are gonna vote for it, they're not gonna really like go for what's really like people listening to, on the streets and stuff like that. They're not really gonna take that into
I
consideration.
mean, Alicia Cara won for Artist of the Year.
She came out like
in
2 years ago. I don't know how she
2015,
won
yeah,
it this year. I'm surprised that
The
so
Grammys,
long.
I
she
don't.
came out 2 years ago.
The Grammys, I just do not think is a great barometer for how great an artist
Yeah,
actually
I agree.
is.
Yeah, it's
Totally.
just not a great.
And it really won't be until
That's why Frank's never coming back,
Exactly.
No, true. it really won't be until like the next age of people are the people voting for the Grammys.
Yeah, they
And
got
like,
to switch.
Maybe like some of these same people voting are the same people who are down with the rock and punk area. But the thing is, as people get older, they tend to get more conservative. Not to get too psychological on you, but
I hope that doesn't happen to me. Like, because I love all music. Like,
Yeah.
I think there should be more people who love all types of music voting.
have an open ear, man.
Yeah, like
I agree. I agree.
I think they gotta play a couple random songs and you gotta be able to like point them out, like
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because
I mean,
we need the resume of some of these people, like
Who are voting
who are
for this?
voting. I don't know these people's face. Like no one knows who it is.
They don't tell you.
They don't tell you.
Because
Like,
there aren't people going after them. So it's like,
nah, but we need like some slight. We need a blind resume or like what have they done or something, man.
I mean, like I listen to a lot of rock music. I only knew like 2 or 3 of the artists
Well, actually-
nominated for rock.
Sorry,
Like,
Oh.
this just came to mind. Yeah, so I'm a part of this like recording academy like thing. Pretty much like if you're like an engineer or like go to school for like anything music related, like people going to Berkeley College of Music, Juilliard, that whole nine, people sign up to this thing, right? And if you like create like an album or whatever, put out an album or whatever, you're eligible to actually vote for like the Grammys and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
dang.
it's actually people in the recording industry, but I don't understand how they
how it is picked though.
I mean, I really don't know that part of it, but I definitely know that it's people in the entertainment industry.
Adele
like,
won
doing
over
recordings,
Beyonce last year when most critics said that was Adele's 25 album wasn't as good as her previous album. And Beyonce's Lemonade album was one of the better and more creative albums considering it came out on HBO, like of all time.
yeah.
I think we have to like
So,
think about
like,
like who's voting and like how
Yeah.
many of
You gotta-
like
Because
what
it
kind of
seems mostly to
person.
be a popularity contest
Yeah,
based on
because,
what I like based
if,
on the
if
results.
if it's all about like engineering and stuff, like 24K Magic was like a solid like record. Like that was
Yeah.
perfect. Like it sounded great.
But so was Damn.
Yeah, but like who was on it, And then like you gotta start thinking about like, okay, are these engineers like in the know and stuff like that. And so like there's some politics that are going on,
Yeah.
and like we got to figure
And
out
people
like,
have natural biases too. So.
yeah, especially like if you're like, like the cliche thing is like, musicians think like audio engineers are like the devil because like they get angry like when something like goes wrong or something like that. So like there's like weird things going on with that for sure.
But even like as angry as I am about like some of the winners for the Grammys, the performances were on point. This
Oh
year.
my god!
Oh my gosh!
Like Kendrick's performance.
Kendrick was
that
phenomenal.
was incredible.
Every time
he
Kendrick
is so
performs,
The part where he was like shooting, and everybody,
and
oh
everybody
my god!
go by- like he is so creative. He is so
Oh,
creative
my
with
God.
his performances. Like
I think, well, okay, I'm a huge Kanye fan, so like, don't take this to heart if you're not or whatever. But I feel like a lot of the stuff that he did was totally influenced by like Kanye, like using like human like bodies to like replicate like.
I could
things
see,
like that.
I could see that.
Yeah.
But like Kendrick, like I
But
don't know
he
if you,
put his own
I don't know if you
style.
remember
Yeah.
his performance from last year, like where in the beginning he
that
had
the one with
everybody
the
coming out
chains?
in chains and
Yeah.
everything
Oh
else.
my
Like
gosh.
Kanye never did anything
No,
like
yeah,
that.
okay, yeah.
And like he
Also-
had like the jazz in the background.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
gosh.
oh my
Yeah.
god! And then he had people dancing and like the fire in the background with the
Yeah.
drums
Did
and
you
everything.
see his like live performance on YouTube, like for his like Damn album, like his performances?
Oh, no.
yeah.
Dude, it's incredible. Like he had like a whole show, like over an hour show,
Yeah.
like with graphics and the whole nine. And like he like created this like cool concept, like where it's like Asian culture like mixed in with like hood culture from like his from Compton and stuff like that. I thought it was like really, really like inspiring and like really like explained the album. So I definitely give him props. Like even if like there were certain things that kind of remind me of Kanye's thing, like I definitely give him props for like everything that he's done thus far. So
Definitely.
that was
definitely.
a solid performance.
And I also just got to shout out Childish Gambino. Like
Oh yeah,
that's the best I've ever heard Redbone. Like
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he-
the best I've ever heard him live.
yeah.
Like oh my goodness.
He brought it. He brought it.
And like
I'm
who's
trying to
that?
see
kid-
him live
Who was that
personally.
kid performing with?
I don't
him?
know who the kid was, but the kid was incredible as
Yeah.
well. Like,
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Gotta find that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
We'll have that for next week.
There we go.
Next week, man, we're gonna be live with it.
All right, well, thanks for listening to Only on Fridays, brought to you by Entertainment Brand and Business. Make sure to follow us on our Twitter at EBB_DMV, as well as Facebook and Instagram at Entertainment Brand and Business. So, anything I'm missing? Anything y'all got to say? Or
I saw him, man.
We're the next
All right,
wave, man.
All right, see y'all
until next week.